and welcome back everyone to the Minecraft Skyblock Survival Series. Today I gotta say something that I've always wanted to say, so I did some mining off camera. If you notice here, we got the 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 5 stacks of cobblestone, a bunch of wood, some actual armor from the mob farm, bones, and a puffer fish and some fishing items. I know, I just mined off camera. Today I was calling with my friend, and they were being boring, so load up the Minecraft Survival Series, build a million cobblestones because I felt, mine a million cobblestones. I felt like, today we gotta keep making the progress on the island, doing things like building more farms, and expanding the island to basically eminent domain the entirety of the universe. But, if you're still around this video, it means you've gone past the clickbait, and I hope you actually didn't fall for the clickbait, because, if you thought in a Skybox Survival Series at this point, obviously, I guess when you first click on it, you don't know what mode I'm playing, so I can forgive you. But if you thought 3 seconds in, that I'm playing Minecraft Skyblock and I have full leather armor and diamond blocks, then you might be sorely mistaken. Maybe I will one day, gotta keep on your toes, gotta give people a reason to watch these videos. Maybe I'll just accidentally cheat and then make a fake apology video or something for views. But anyway, obviously not really. Skyblock isn't that deep, but the thing is, there. I forgot what I was gonna say, because I am the best commentator in the history of the universe. Anyway, so now we've handled some of the most administrative tasks, like mining the trees, replanting them. We can now proceed to work on the rest of the stuff. One of the things I like to get done soon is being able to eat instead of having to jump off the map every time. Fortunately, some rotten flesh and we have some fish that's pretty good, but the melons are a big crucial area we need to fix, because as one person commented so nice in the last video, aka Blam, to one of the people who's commented on the channel there, and I suspected melons need dirt to dirt. They need dirt to grow on, so we need to sacrifice more dirt. So I guess I'm gonna use 10 more dirt. I guess if there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on each side, yeah. I'll basically delete this cobblestone, put dirt here, and then we're Gucci. I think it'll give it space to grow, so that's all I gotta have to do. Let's quickly do that now. But I do some more complex, which is why I was trying to do it. Obviously, the real reason is I'm spelling out for all the 3-year-olds in the audience who, they know what's going on. We have enough melon slices there to now recuperate the loss of my dignity. I mean, recuperate the not the loss, the amount of melon plants I'm going to make. I think maybe I'll work on the sand steps soon, because cactuses are cool. There's no really other reason to, but once again, I was thinking to myself, I kind of keep the island well lit. Then I put cobblestone back like I do face, so we're getting rid of this. But I keep the island well lit, so there won't be a mob spawn. Anyway, I want mobs to spawn, I will have the mob spawner there. Also, I'm thinking I don't really need XP that much. I might make a mob spawn that auto kills the mobs, and then just so I can collect the stuff when it's on the floor. Would be a pretty decent thing to do. But also, I have bone meals to make this farm insta-grow, so let us do that in together. I don't think I need that many bones, but let's first bang. I don't need that many seeds. I'm not gonna count exactly. That's already too many, but maybe one day I'll feel more generous on the melon seed farm. Maybe a parrot where I may spawn out of the sky and they'll fall. But anyway, they have the dirt now per dirt, so they can grow on the dirt, and now I get melons. So smash like for efficiency a million. Also, because I build slabs, even though it's dark, mobs can't spawn out there because slabs. So big slabs. Anyway, I don't really need that much saturation, so I've been eating rotten flesh constantly when I walk around. It's fine, I can stay full. But I kind of care whether or not I can run or not. But anyway, let's now go to the mob farm for our daily routine task where we can only build something else. Also, we're probably building things else. I think we're gonna build a gold farm in the nether. Excuse my voice if I let that stay in the video, like the growling noises, because I feel an illness coming along, which is terrible. When you know it's gonna happen, there's nothing you can do about it. Vitamins, you can sleep as much as you want, you can go outside or whatever you believe in. But it doesn't work. Also, I don't know why the creepers sometimes decide to have a victory royale with themselves and do that, so I need to go replace the thing. Actually, instead of going all the way back, I think I'm just going to make a crafting table here, make the slab. Fortunately, this thing is resilient enough that only one slab breaks when the creepers go wild, so honestly, not too bad. I'm hoping to get iron or like a potato or something from it, because eating potatoes will basically solve my food problem financially. What I did get from killing skeletons earlier is this lovely power tool I'm breaking to bow, so that part of that mining off camera, I'm feeling it. Anyway, okay, that should be enough things per thing for now. Let's work on building something. Of course, hey Squeak, let's calm down here. Of course, we kind of have our island layout here, where we have the tree on the right side, so I'm going to maybe expand that and put some birch tree, because I don't know how many dirts per dirt we actually need, depending on how fast the melon farm is. Also, what a bone meal the melons, which everyone is yelling at me in the comment section. Hello, birch tree. So yeah, melons per melon. I gotta think about how I'm gonna allocate my dirt. Also, when I randomly make grass appear, I have a method to do that's definitely legal. Trust me, I only lie to you. So that's gonna be interesting when I figure that out. Also, I want to make a big enough pool to fish into. I've been fishing in this farm, but I feel like making a pseudo ocean is funny for no reason after all. Also, I think if they go to like a... We find out what biome we're in. I can't really tell from this F3 menu. If you can tell me how. Because normally I swear they tell you what biome you're in, but I'm gonna over FC0 doesn't tell me quite a lot. I could probably Google what that mapping actually means, but right now I'm in the game. I'm locked in, game of grind, so of course I have no idea. Let's go. But I would say, so island layout. Dirt and farm items where wheat, potatoes may happen, and then pumpkin will happen. So dirt allocation will be readjusted per each documented coaching. Here is tree land, right? I may just redistribute. I may even stop focusing on oak wood and half the birch here because of the fact that I don't really need to spend that much more land on trees. She's gonna go at a pretty decent rate, to be honest with you. So I could potentially here put birch on half of it because I don't really need the apples that much. If I have melons to go and I have rotten flesh to eat, as I explained to you. Fortunately, when we get this gold fire going in the nether, we make golden apples and golden carrots. And well, of course, we get a carrot from like a zombie holding it. Of course, that would be the dream. Anyway, so now what I want to do is I'm spitting English for the past 80 years. I want to build out a little bit this way and build the sand area, places where we're putting the cacti and the sugarcane. You can put sugarcane on dirt, of course, but I don't need that many cactus. And of course, the fact that we can save more dirt for dirts is great. And I will temporarily wear my clothes just for fun because I have them. Although, you know, they don't really need. I don't really get stabbed or anything in Skyblock, so that's a thing. I'll need more torch. I need my torches on deck so I can light this as I go. Time for epic building montage. Not really. We're not doing editing. I'm too lazy to do that. And also, my excuse is that I'm going to be sick tomorrow, probably, with how I'm sounding. So, you know, it's just means that I get to be lazy on purpose. Of course, actually working on better videos with a mansion video coming to this channel this week, probably. But maybe not that I said it, no, if I actually fall sick. But we're going to build off of here because I feel like it. The sand is superior, you know. It really shows people what for. Also, I need to, like, make this island more islandable. And what I mean is, like, having this weird one-block pathway to there without any walls or just a one-block pathway is probably dangerous. I know I'm expert Bed Wars player, so I never fall off, and I have my water guardrails here, so I would obviously never fall or die. But how this is like a 4-path, this is probably the ideal scenario that I put cobblestone walls on the outside. Just go out a bit. Let's make this have some fun. Now put some torches per torches like there and there. Bam, look at that. It's looking like a path already. Oh, well, I got distracted by optics, so this thing grew. So I will now be doing it. And that is epic victory royale. I don't really know why I'm holding this bow out. I'm not saying I'm not going to die, I never die, but if I do die, I do not want that per here. I don't think I'm going to enact the birch supremacy. There now will be half, is that half, or is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, oh, I'm actually one dirt off per dirt here. I need to fix that now before I forget, because I plan to allocate 10 dirts per dirt on that, so, I will quickly remedy this over here. Allow it to go. And of course I need torches. Now I'm thinking about it. I still don't need torches like a slab, but I do need them for plants to grow because photosynthesis. That's what photosynthesis stands for. It's I know you would expect to be photosynthesis. How many distance? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Aha. It goes right here. Beautiful. Catch it. You didn't because you're fat. That's all Gucci. Perfect. Now we can build just the guardrails on this, basically just ensuring that in the case the tree decays, we can catch all the items via the spanning spread, and then we good, we ain't even worried about it. Beautiful. Look at us making this really progress. That's probably good enough to catch all of them. Now we got birch and oak. I don't know if oak in the forest, I kind of prefer oak to birch, ain't gonna lie, squeak, but look at that. They grow in. I might need to put more torches here. I don't see these guys going during the night. I want them to. I don't really think it's that much of an issue because my torches are here. But, you know, I want my melons to be productive. Hey, don't grief me. You're supposed to save me from fall off the map, not force me to fall off the map. Squeak. It's just how it goes. Wonderful. Melons for melon. I magically got a silk touch from something. That is good. Okay, now I'm distracted. I want to kill these, but we will finish at least expanding the area. Maybe not putting all the sands per sand down. But, you know, it's all good. We're on hard mode, right? Yes, because I want to maximize my loot drops. I think on hard mode that gave you more mob with, like, funky items and such. Maybe I'll do some building off camera next episode and make another mob farm somewhere, as I said, that will insta-kill and give me items. Really waiting for my first irons to drop per iron. I don't know if you make a piglin farm too, and I can make a zombified piglin farm by, doing the thing per thing, which is, more accurately, whatchamacallit, you know what I'm saying. Like, if you just build a platform there, if it's the right biome, will piglin spawn. I know pigman spawn is Timothy, my beloved, of course. Came to that portal. I'm looking at Timothy. I don't know how you can get name tags for mom drops. If you can, I really would like to name something and put it there. And just because I'm lonely on this island, like, I don't have any friends. If I do have any friends, it'd probably be for the worst, because I'd be focused on punting them off. But I'm a nice person who always supports what my friends like to do. Anyway, that's just how things go. Ice on Venus playing, love that track. You know, if you watch Technoblade's Skyblock video, which you better do if you haven't already, somehow if you haven't. If you're watching this, I'm almost surely that you have that intro talking about, you know, how far we come with Skyblock with Ice on Venus. That still gives me chills. That is pretty epic. You know, I kind of want to make a video like that at some point. You know, that's pretty fun. But, you know, I have a bunch of creators that I kind of like their style, and I would like to make a video. Of course, I adapt it to my own existence and put it on a new idea, because, of course, that's how YouTube works. You know, it's a trick. If you're trying to make something that's cool and good, you should take inspiration, of course, and then you should also make it your own. Something one of my friends told me, who is much more creative than I am, he studies the music, was telling me about how in this creative process, how he's learned to, or he learned it from someone, I can't remember exactly, but he just does it now. Like, there are times where you need to take inspiration from others. You need to hear more music, or you need to hear more things to have an idea of what's even possible out there, however you want to serialize it into your brain. But at times, you just need to sit there and stare at the wall, and just do absolutely nothing. Just let the ideas stir in your head and blossom to become something truly amazing. And that combination is what allows you to basically learn from others and learn from what works, but also make something truly unique that actually matters and provides meaning to the world. So I think that's pretty awesome sauce, and I realize that I unintentionally do that with things, but I like to take the video route, because I have plenty of things that I want to do, like Minecraft speedrunning, playing Fortnite tournaments, making more elaborate Pokemon videos, and so on and so forth. Playing new video games too, like, hello. Like, this, I think, you know, I try to play Mario Kart on that channel. It's not a new video game to me, but, like, making content on different things. Like, you know, I saw someone uploaded a video, I can't remember what the creator is, but I'm sure this has been done before, speedrunning every Mario Kart title. Like, titling like that video, a more complex and, like, a rooted challenge. Like, you know, there are things that I'm capable of doing just for fun, even if I'm not the winning the world record, just for more fun. That would be nice. I'd put my own spin on it. I even had an idea for, like, a Vsauce style video, if I'm even gonna make it, but I don't have the technical knowledge to, if I do the research for it. It is kind of in my area of expertise. I have 2 degrees, not to flex, I know, but did I count this right? How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But I really like those videos when I was younger. They really I don't know. I still like them now if he uploaded more long form videos. I like watching Vsauce's shorts. But, you know, it's just like that. I like to spread knowledge. I like teaching people. I was a tutor for a while and such, so I have a passion for that kind of public speaking too. So I kind of have it to do. But of course, putting myself on camera potentially is a scary thing. But I don't actually have to. I can adapt it into my own way. I'm sure of it. But basically, it's this idea of something called microchimerism in people, which is basically the idea that not all your cells come from your single genome, aka the cells that make you up are not entirely what one genome, one set of DNA, as we normally expect for humans. Like, for a DNA test, we expect people to have a singular genome, of course with minor alterations, but there's like significant alterations on the level of like basically having cells that would be expected to be found in like one of your brothers or fraternal siblings, for example. And the main cause, it has to do with something called like a fusing of twins in you know, during pregnancy for women, which is very interesting. that happens, because often it can happen in very early stages of development. Of course, if it's a dizygotic twin, not a monozygotic twin, meaning two zygotes or two separate DNA, essentially, it is like a DNA is like a sibling, right? Because you and your siblings were all created by the two same set of parents. It's because of independent sorting, crossing over during meiosis, that you have different quality. Why you share only 50% of your DNA, not 100%, because if it was a certain thing, you and your siblings have the exact same DNA. Of course, for monozygotic twins, you do have the exact same DNA. So the fact that DNA testing isn't entirely accurate because of this fact, or among other facts, could make a really fun video where, like, you start a Vsauce video where you talk about, like, about the science of DNA testing. You go down a bunch of these different rabbit holes about how DNA testing was done, how it has improved over the years, what kind of DNA is better for it, what sources you want to collect it from, and just going into all that, and basically ending off with this shocking revelation that, because, I mean, I study biology related things, tangentially related to biology, so that I had never heard of this kind of thing. It's relatively a new concept, was just like a mind blow. Like, I knew it was possible, like, if I really thought about it. The fact that it was more common than than I expected, is really, really eye-opening. I think that it would be a very fun thing to do if he was framed in such a context, especially because of how much our society and criminal justice system relies on it. So, I was thinking about that, and maybe I'll do it. I'll do a lot of research and stuff like that, but it could be a worthwhile endeavor, because, I learned, especially when making my piano arrangement. I'm working on a piano arrangement, don't worry. I'm just slow at life. Like, if I have an idea, I should just do it. No matter if I have proper experience for it, although I obviously have some experience playing the piano and with music. It's not like I'm completely out of my expertise, but if I have an idea, just go for it. Just try something new. It's not really about, you don't have to be perfect, you just have to be passionate, in my eyes, That's what I think. Alright, let's wrap this B Shores up. A lot of yipping yapping, not a lot of building here. That tree will stay for now, because I'll get that episode where I'm concluding the video, because that's what I said I would do just now. I know. Or, said no one ever. Any more cobblestones, which is why we did the mining off camera. Look at us. We're taking a victory royale because we did. Is there a faster way that I can make these cobblestones? Absolutely. Am I going to do it? No, because it drives the length of the video up that I already said is going too long. Paradox? I think so. That's the kind of quantum entanglement that, we're talking about. That's not exactly, and that's not at all what quantum entanglement is, but it's funny to me. Anyway, what song is this one? Living Mice? I believe so. Don't know why I have to mention that, but have it in my brain has damage. But finally, we have put the slabs on this. 1 second, I'm gonna put the slab on the slab, but I can obtain the sand for sand and make the sand. Fortunately for cacti, very simple sand per sand, no water involved. Light work, no reaction. I think 918 is what I'm going for. 9 cacti and 18 sugar canes per sugar cane squared inch. Okay, beautiful. I'm going to grab more blocks just in case things go bad. I'm going to have some woods per wood to make this potentially more aesthetically pleasing. Although that's not in my vocabulary. Although that bridge is coming along. The one I'm bringing along SMP. You will see a video about that hopefully soon. We've connected the two halves. It's just time to put the supports and the wires together, and then bang, bang, bang. The two right now. Let's put the cactus on the outskirt. I think we're actually going to collect it. So 1, 2, 3. Is that equidistant? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. It's not that equidistant, but like, who cares? I do. Make it 3, 4. I mean, a cactus need 1 block space between each other, right? Like if I do this, you can't make a cactus, right? Okay. I'm making 9 low key. I could just do this because it's. Okay, 1 second. Mathematical, because not mathematicking right now. 1, 2, other. I can make this longer later. It's all good. Look how many trees per tree are growing. That's a freaking genius out there. Anyway, bang, bang, bang. Light it up, light it up, light it up. Light it up. Definitely equal distribution of torches. Don't at me. I know what I'm doing. Said no one ever. Let's just put 2 more cactuses here as a sample for now. We'll expand it later so I have this down. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Huh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I was right. I'm just bad at English, math, social studies, science. English. The first try, I got that right. You put water down the middle, and we're Gucci. That's a sugarcane per sugarcane squared. I'm gonna grab my sugarcane per sugarcane squared, and then we're good. I am the king of units, as you can tell. So, this slapping I shipped. I learned. Boom, sugarcane's now going to grow. And that's wonderful. I can put more water per water. Because it won't reach all the way because it's 9, right? So I should do a few more of these, and I'm good to go. Got trees to mine, but, you know, we can leave that for next episode. We can intentionally allow that to subside. Definitely want to finish putting the waters here. I know there's some strategic balance I can do to not have to place 9 waters. Of course, I'm running a lot here, but, you know, making another infinite water source right next to it would involve having IQ, and that's something that I desire to lack. So it's very nice. Or farm bedrock. Sprint back and forth. Nice moon. It's right to left is how it grows usually, so that is a strangely waxing crescent moon. That's definitely a little too like that. It's more like a full moon or a gibbous moon, actually, that has something eclipsing it, it looks like. Because that kind of shit, that's not how a moon normally waxes. Of course, this is assuming it is just like Earth, of course. And of course, who knows if Minecraft just like Earth or not. Bang. Full dip. Okay, 1 more or 2 more buckets should definitely fill this, and then we're Gucci. Man. Yeah, that's interesting. Crescent moon. No, but waxing crescent moon is my favorite moon shape. Okay, I think it's still missing 1 water per water squared. I'll put 1 more if that works. We're good. But all of these trees are going holy flip. Need some melons, I guess. You know, they heal 1. I bet you'll have. Okay, this is actually a million times better than rotten flesh. Not really. Melons of -5 saturation. I have to leave my melons back in an old world. That's not good. Okay, let me change it. This is natural flow. Good. Water per water set and watered. Very epic and good. So we're good. Yeah, waxing crescent moon is my favorite because I like waxing phases better than waning phases because I like the full moon a lot. But waxing crescent moon represents the hope for it. You have both room to grow, but you're already so beautiful, and that's how I think most people are in life, right? Everyone has more room to grow, there's more room to go, but we need to understand that where we are, we've already come so far, and we already are looking very snazzy, so that's something that we need to keep in mind, and that represents how you're looking forward to life. Of course, there are things that you can improve, but if you can't appreciate who you are for yourself, where you are now, what's the point, right? Because at the end of the day, nothing's gonna matter, because the spoiler alert, when you die, that's it. Nothing. Your legacy doesn't matter to you anymore, because how can it matter? Of course, this is me speaking with absolute confidence that nothing happens after you die, but of course, I know everything because I don't know anything. With those beautiful words, oh, I hit that wrong 6 times, but thank you so much for watching. Thank you for our episode today. Glad we got some progress done. Showed off my mining off camera. Got some deep conversations and suggested some ideas that some people, maybe not all, will actually comment on. So without further ado, I'll be looking forward to content we're covering this week. More Skyblock, more Pokemon, more Mario Kart, and more random uploads as they come along. Let me know if you want to play any new games. Let me know for main channel videos if you want to make any. Of course, the Borderland Mansion coming to this channel. So smash that subscribe if you enjoyed, and peace out.